Dread long flights? We've got you covered. We know that the idea of spending hours cooped up in a plane cabin can be as appealing as a root canal. You're thinking stiff legs, dull movies, and food that might make your school cafeteria's mystery meat look like a gourmet feast. Or perhaps it's the fear of being stuck next to someone who considers a 6-hour monologue about their cat's dietary habits a fun pastime. But fear not, we're here to help you conquer the skies, and any products we recommend will all be listed in the description for you to check out. Think of a long flight as a sleepover at 30,000 feet. Would you wear a suit or a gown to a sleepover? Now, let's dive into the wardrobe. When it comes to dressing for a flight, the key is comfort. We're not talking about your Sunday best, we're talking about your, I'm gonna nap for 8 hours straight best. Imagine yourself in loose pants. You know, the kind that gives you the freedom to do a little in-seat yoga, or a lightweight sweater that doubles as a blanket when the cabin temperature drops to Arctic tundra. And shoes? Go for something comfortable. The kind you can slip off when you want to stretch your feet and slip on when you need to navigate to the restroom. And let's not forget about layers. The airplane's climate can be as unpredictable as a soap opera plot. One minute you're in the Sahara, the next you're in Siberia. So layer up. A t-shirt, a light cardigan, and a scarf can go a long way in ensuring your comfort. So, whether you're jetting off to a tropical island or heading to a business meeting, remember that comfort trumps style at 30,000 feet. No one's going to judge you for your outfit. Remember, the airplane is not a fashion show. Unless you're a model flying to Paris Fashion Week, then by all means, strut your stuff. The key to a pleasant flight is in the bag, literally. Now, we're not talking about packing your entire wardrobe or every gadget you own. We're talking about the art of packing your carry-on. It's like your survival kit, your personal toolbox for comfort in those cramped little seats. First off, noise-canceling headphones. I have the AirPods Max because I'm heavily in the Apple ecosystem, but you can go for a more affordable option like the Sony WH-1000XM4. These are a godsend. They drown out the humming engines, the crying babies, the chatty neighbors. It's like having a mute button for the world, and who wouldn't want that? Just pop them on, play some soothing music or an engaging podcast, and you're in your own little bubble. Next, a travel pillow. This is the key to catching some shut-eye on your journey. It's like bringing a piece of your comfy bed along. Forget those sad, flat airplane pillows. With your own travel pillow, you can dream away to the sound of, well, nothing thanks to your noise-canceling headphones. On to snacks. Airplane food can be unpredictable. A stash of your favorite snacks can be a lifesaver. Think trail mix, protein bars, or dried fruit. You know, food that won't make your seatmate give you the stink eye. It's like having a mini pantry at 30,000 feet. And finally, a good book. Yes, there are in-flight movies, but they can be hit or miss. A book you've been wanting to read, that's a surefire hit. It's like your ticket to another world while you're on your way to another part of this world. The art of packing is about more than just fitting everything in. It's about curating a collection of items that can make your journey more enjoyable. It's like creating a little comfort zone within the confines of your carry-on. So, noise-canceling headphones, a travel pillow, your favorite snacks, and a good book. These are your 4 pillars of in-flight comfort. With these items, your carry-on will be like a treasure chest of comfort. Becoming a nap ninja is a crucial skill for surviving long flights. I mean, who doesn't love a good snooze at 35,000 feet? But let's face it, it's not always as easy as it sounds. Firstly, consider adjusting your sleep schedule before the trip. This is like tricking your body into thinking that it's bedtime when it's actually takeoff time. It's like playing a game of chess with your internal clock, and the winner gets to snooze through the flight. Now, the environment on a plane isn't exactly designed for sleep. The lights, the noise, the chatty neighbor who wants to share their life story. This is where a sleep mask comes into play. It's your personal do not disturb sign that also blocks out the light. And if you're really serious about your nap game, consider investing in a quality travel pillow. It's like bringing a piece of your cozy bed with you. Just remember, it's not a pillow fight, so don't start swinging it around. Also, don't resist the yawn. If your body is telling you it's tired, listen to it. Embrace the yawn. It's nature's way of saying, hey, it's nap time. And finally, don't stress about sleeping. If you can't fall asleep, just lean back, close your eyes, and rest. Remember, even a little rest is better than no rest. With these tips, you'll be snoozing at high altitude in no time. A long flight without entertainment is like a party without music. A big no-no. Now, let's get to the fun part, shall we? Entertainment planning. Yes, you heard it right. Just like planning your trip, you have to plan your in-flight entertainment. You wouldn't want to be stuck in a metal tube 35,000 feet above the ground with nothing but the drone of the engines to amuse you, would you? Think about it. What's going to keep you entertained for the next several hours? Are you a movie buff, a bookworm, maybe a gaming enthusiast? Good, because these are all excellent ways to pass the time on a long-haul flight. If you're a cinephile, remember to download a couple of movies or binge-worthy TV shows before you take off. And hey, don't just download one or two. Go for 3, 4, or even 5. Variety is the spice of life, after all. You don't want to be stuck watching the same genre for 8 hours straight. That's like eating the same meal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No thank you, or perhaps you're the bookish type. If that's the case, a good book can be your best friend up there in the sky. Whether it's a gripping thriller, a heartwarming romance, or a mind-bending science fiction novel, a book can transport you to a different world. And who knows? You might even forget you're on a flight at all. Now, for all you gamers out there, don't despair. There are plenty of offline games that can keep you occupied. I use my Steam Deck for all my travels and get to play my favorite games in the air. So, whether you're into movies, books, or games, planning your in-flight entertainment is crucial. Remember, the goal is to keep boredom at bay and make the flight as enjoyable as possible. With the right entertainment, time will fly faster than the plane. Hydration is not just for marathons, it's also for marathons of the sky. Now I know what you're thinking. I'm in a metal tube, thousands of feet above the ground, not breaking a sweat. Why do I need to hydrate? Well, let me enlighten you. The air up there is drier than a desert, and it can leave you feeling as parched as a cactus in a heat wave. So how do you beat this high-altitude dehydration? Easy. Come prepared with a refillable water bottle. It's like bringing your own oasis. And flight attendants will be more than happy to refill it for you. But here's the tricky part. You might be tempted by that free in-flight coffee or a cheeky glass of wine. Remember, caffeine and alcohol are like those mischievous gremlins on the wing. They'll dehydrate you faster than you can say turbulence. So keep it simple, sip on water, and remember, staying hydrated is the high-flying version of drink responsibly. Prepare for landing by giving yourself a mini makeover. Ever been on a long flight and stepped off the plane feeling like a stale pretzel? We've all been there. It's not a good look, but fear not. We've got some tricks to help you freshen up before you hit the ground running. First off, hygiene is key. Those tiny airplane bathrooms aren't just for joining the Mile High Club, you know. They're also your personal grooming station. Brush your teeth, splash your face with water, and if you're feeling fancy, why not even give your hair a quick comb? A little spritz of your favorite cologne or perfume can go a long way too. But remember, we're on an airplane, not in a perfume factory. No need to douse yourself. Now let's talk about makeup. A quick touch-up can do wonders. A dab of concealer here, a swipe of mascara there, and don't forget the lip balm. Trust me, your lips will thank you. Finally, if you've got a fresh set of clothes available, consider a quick change. There's something about a fresh outfit that just makes you feel ready to take on the world, or at the very least, the baggage claim. With these tips, you'll step off the plane looking like you just walked out of a spa, not a sardine can in the sky.